A lot of times I'm asked now, where are you getting the support? How come you're doing so well on the internet? What's going on around here? And I said, well, it just might be that freedom is popular.
As you may or may not know, Dr. Ron Paul finished in 4th place in the 2008 Republican presidential primaries. I feel that if Congressman Paul had won the nomination instead of Senator McCain, our country would have been better off in many ways. Ron Paul has been a member of the House of Representatives for a combined number of 17 years. In addition to his political service to our country, Paul was drafted into the services where he was a captain in the U.S. Air Force during the Cuban Missile Crisis and later worked as a flight surgeon during the Vietnam War. Paul has been described as conservative, constitutionalist, and a libertarian. He quickly received the nickname Dr. No, which reflects both his medical degree and his resolve that he will never vote for legislation unless the proposed measure is authorized by the Constitution. He advocates a foreign policy of non-intervention, having voted against actions such as the Iraq War resolution.
Congressman Paul, you're one of 6 House Republicans who back in 2002 voted against authorizing President Bush to use force in Iraq. Now you say we should pull our troops out. A recent poll found that 77% of Republicans disapprove of the idea of setting a timetable for withdrawal. Are you running for the nomination of the wrong party?
Having pledged never to raise taxes, he has long advocated ending the federal income tax, scaling back governmental spending, abolishing most federal agencies, and removing military bases and troops from foreign soil. These would be just half of the actions he'd take to help salvage our country from the despondency the economy is in. He also opposes the federal war on drugs, desiring that states decide whether to regulate or deregulate drugs such as medical marijuana, and he also agrees that marijuana is only illegal because it can't be taxed. Paul strongly supports the rights given each citizen by the Constitution, such as the right to keep and bear arms, the right to a trial by jury, and habeas corpus for political detainees. He opposes the Patriot Act, federal use of torture, presidential autonomy, a national ID card, domestic surveillance, and the draft. Citing the 9th and 10th Amendments, Paul advocates states' rights to decide how to regulate social matters not directly found in the Constitution. Dr. Paul is trying to tame Big Brother. He wants to take the government out of people's everyday life, yet keep it as it was intended to be, a law-making body that represents its people.